Often, our minds create invisible walls that prevent us from seeing the world as it truly is. However, reality is not just what we see with our eyes or touch with our hands. It's also about what we feel deep inside and how we grasp those sensations. It's hard to measure the vastness and complexity of human perception. At the core of this perception lies something truly special: desire, yearning. It acts both as a mirror reflecting our true selves inside and as the driving force that pushes us toward higher realms in this life. So, have you ever asked yourself how we can see the invisible? Is there a way for us to make this a reality? Stick around until the end of this video and you'll uncover secrets that few people know. If this is your first time visiting our channel, don't forget to like and subscribe so you can stay updated with our latest videos on spiritual topics, inner awakening, and philosophical insights. Here's the key. When our desires are pure and come from a place of goodness, rather than selfishness or materialistic wants, they have the power to guide us toward true wisdom and enlightenment. It's not about wanting things for fleeting pleasure or possessions. It's about seeking things for the right reasons, for personal growth and positive transformation. When we focus on desires rooted in genuine purpose, we unlock a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. Meditation is one of the most powerful tools we have to connect with our true selves. We often see ourselves through the lens of our physical bodies, but meditation helps us realize that we are much more than just our physical form. We are souls inhabiting these bodies, and our consciousness extends far beyond the limitations of time and space. Too often, we get caught up in the tangible, material world, forgetting that our true nature lies in the intangible and spiritual. Meditation is the gateway to exploring this deeper aspect of ourselves. Through meditation, we can experience moments where the boundaries of time and space seem to fade. Many people have reported experiencing events in meditation before they ever occurred in the physical world. They've seen moments unfold ahead of time, events that have not yet manifested in the material realm. This brings up an intriguing possibility. Our lives on Earth may be following a specific plan or pattern, one that exists in another dimension, a place beyond our usual understanding of space. This plan gradually unfolds into our world in its own time. If we are able to glimpse future events in meditation before they happen, it suggests that these events might already be set in motion or predestined. To someone who is deeply rooted in the physical world, this may seem like fate or a predetermined path. However, meditation offers us a glimpse into what might be considered a fourth dimension, a space beyond the physical realm, where the rules of time and space operate differently. This higher understanding challenges our traditional view of reality. It allows us to realize that there is more to our existence than just what we can see, touch, or measure. Meditation helps us access a deeper, more expansive reality, one where the physical world is only a small part of the whole picture. It's like waking up to a new, greater truth, where the limits of time and space no longer hold us back. Can we really change our future? The answer is absolutely yes. Every time we make a decision, it's like taking a different turn on a road. This simple shift in direction opens up a whole new path, leading us to a future that aligns with the changes we've made. What's truly remarkable about human destiny is how incredibly flexible it is. Imagine water flowing. It can adjust its path and shape depending on the obstacles or choices in its way, effortlessly adapting to new circumstances. Our future is not a rigid, unchangeable route. It is fluid, capable of bending with every decision we make. What's even more fascinating is that our lives are shaped more by what we believe and feel than by the actions we take. At the core of it all, the most important factor in shaping our future is how we see ourselves. Picture it like looking in a mirror. This mental image of ourselves influences everything we do. If we begin to see ourselves in a new light, perhaps envisioning ourselves as stronger, more compassionate, or more capable, we start to act in ways that reflect this new self-image. For example, if you believe you're a good cook, you'll find yourself cooking more often, experimenting with new recipes, and developing your culinary skills further. The truth is, changing how we view ourselves has the power to completely transform our future. This shift isn't just about how we behave, it's about reshaping the narrative we tell ourselves. As we evolve, so does our perception of who we are, and as our self-image transforms, our life naturally follows suit. This creates a powerful cycle. The image we hold of ourselves shapes the life we experience, and our life experiences, in turn, reinforce the image we have of ourselves. Understanding this cycle is crucial because it helps us realize the incredible power our thoughts and attitudes have in shaping our reality. Every significant change we make in our lives starts with a shift in the way we think and perceive the world. Even though we can plan our future carefully, it's still filled with infinite possibilities. Every choice we make acts like standing at a crossroads, where each path leads to a different version of the future. We have two ways of seeing the world. One through the lens of our everyday experiences, driven by what we can see, hear, and feel, and the other through a more spiritual perspective. Long ago, people referred to these two perspectives as the carnal mind and the mind of Christ. The first perspective is grounded in the physical world, what we experience through our senses, our immediate desires, and our material goals. The second perspective is about transcending the physical and viewing the world from a higher, more spiritual vantage point. There's an insightful saying, "The natural man doesn't understand the things of the Spirit of God." This means that when we only see the world in an ordinary, material way, we limit ourselves to focusing solely on the present, what's happening right now. The past and future seem intangible, almost unreal. But when we adopt a more spiritual perspective, we begin to see that time itself works differently. The past and future become just as real as the things we can touch and see. What might appear as mere ideas or fleeting feelings to someone focused only on the present moment becomes deeply significant to someone who sees beyond the physical world. By viewing our lives from this higher spiritual perspective, we can unlock a deeper understanding of time, purpose, and our place in the universe. We begin to see that we are not merely at the mercy of events, but have the ability to influence and shape our future through our choices, beliefs, and perceptions. This shift in perspective opens up an entirely new way of understanding reality, one that empowers us to actively create the life we truly want. In the spiritual world, one of the biggest obstacles we face is our over-reliance on what we can see, hear, and touch. These physical senses often limit our perception and make us blind to the unseen dimensions of existence. To truly understand and perceive these invisible forces, we must shift our focus away from the tangible world around us and learn to concentrate on our inner feelings and thoughts. The key is to imagine these thoughts and feelings so vividly that they feel just as real as anything we can physically experience. When we engage in deep, focused thinking, we can block out distractions and immerse ourselves in the reality we desire to experience. This shift in focus allows us to access a higher plane of consciousness, one that transcends the physical limitations of time and space. By moving our attention away from the constraints of our senses, we begin to connect with a deeper, spiritual understanding of the world. As we do so, we develop the ability to see beyond the obvious, to perceive the hidden truths that are often overlooked by the casual observer. The more we practice this, the more we enhance our spiritual growth. It's like learning to tune into a different frequency, one that reveals a more expansive and richer reality. Throughout history, those who have looked beyond the physical world have been able to uncover these invisible truths. This ability to perceive beyond the ordinary does not rely on our physical eyes or ears. It requires a shift in consciousness and an effort to cultivate this skill. Without developing this spiritual sight, we remain limited in our understanding of the world and miss out on the deeper truths that only become clear through this higher form of perception. As we practice, we refine our ability to see the unseen, and over time, this practice becomes increasingly powerful, allowing us to shape our reality according to our desires. Desire is the driving force behind everything we do in life. It is the energy that propels us forward, the fuel that ignites our actions. Without desire, we would not take any action at all. Our desires are what motivate us, guiding our choices and pushing us toward our goals. For example, when someone overcomes an addiction, it's because their desire to break free from it is stronger than their desire to continue the destructive behavior. It is this intense desire that leads them to make a lasting change. Similarly, The things we desire most are often the things we focus on the most. Desire is the awareness of what we don't have but wish to acquire. Whether it's something material, emotional, or spiritual that we believe will improve our lives. The greater the reward we anticipate, the stronger our desire becomes. Even the most selfless desires, such as helping others or seeking spiritual enlightenment, still have an underlying personal gain. This gain might not always be material, but it provides fulfillment and growth on a deeper spiritual level. When our desires fade, our actions begin to wane as well. This is why it's crucial to stay in tune with our deepest desires and act on them without hesitation. The secret to progressing in life and manifesting our dreams is to listen to these desires and take immediate action. It's as if our desires are a phone call from our dreams. When the call comes, we must answer. Waiting too long or ignoring this inner calling can cause the momentum to dissipate, making it harder to achieve what we want. Interestingly, when we desire something, it often feels as though we already have it in some way. This concept ties into the idea that desire is not just about wanting something, it's also about believing it is already a part of our reality. The philosopher Blaise Pascal famously said, "You wouldn't have sought me if you hadn't already found me." This suggests that the very act of desire means we are already on the path to achieving what we seek. In other words, the fact that we desire something means it is already within our reach. When we fully embrace the feeling of having what we desire and act as if it's already ours, we align ourselves with the energy that will bring that desire into fruition. By living in the belief that what we want is already a reality, we begin to shape our future to match this belief. It's not just about wishing for something, it's about embodying it now, in the present moment. This shift in mindset is the key to manifesting our dreams and creating the life we've always imagined. The power lies within us to shape our reality, and by focusing on what we truly desire, we can begin to turn those dreams into our new reality. Our beliefs possess an extraordinary power to transform our thoughts into tangible reality. When we truly believe in and feel that our desires have already been achieved, every part of us, our body, mind, spirit, and emotions begins to align and work in harmony to make those desires come true. This synchronization is essential for manifestation. The most effective way to bring our dreams to life is through vivid imagination. By mentally visualizing how it would feel to have already achieved what we want, we begin to create a clear pathway for those desires to manifest in the physical world. This process of imagining isn't just a fleeting thought. It is a powerful practice that bridges the gap between where we are and where we want to be. By fully immersing ourselves in the emotion and sensation of having already reached our goals, we send out a signal to the universe that we are ready to receive. It is this emotional and mental alignment that often precedes physical change. However, for many of us, it can be difficult to believe in something that hasn't yet materialized. Our senses tend to limit our perceptions, making it hard to accept the reality of something we cannot see, hear, or touch. But there is a technique that can help us break through this barrier and bring events into our reality that haven't yet occurred. This method may sound simple, but it is incredibly powerful. It has been developed through years of research and practice, showing that our minds are capable of manifesting the unseen when we learn how to properly direct our focus and belief. By practicing this technique, we can overcome the limits of our senses and start bringing our dreams into existence. The first and most important step in manifesting your desires is to know exactly what you want. It's crucial to have a clear, specific goal in mind. Without a definite desire, it becomes difficult to direct your energy and focus effectively. Once you know what you want, the next step is to vividly imagine an event that represents the fulfillment of that desire. Picture this event in as much detail as possible, and see yourself as the main character in this scene. It's like creating a mental movie in your mind where you're not just an observer, but the star, actively participating in the unfolding of your dream. The third step is to relax your body and enter a state of calm. This state is similar to the moment just before falling asleep. Find a quiet, comfortable place where you can fully relax without distractions. Close your eyes, take a few deep breaths, and let go of any tension in your body. Then, begin to focus your mind on the event you want to bring to life. This is the mental movie playing in your mind, but instead of just seeing it, you want to feel it as though it's happening right now. Immerse yourself in the emotions and sensations of the experience, creating a vivid and realistic scene in your mind's eye. This process of visualization is powerful because it helps your mind accept the possibility of your desire coming true. The more real and vivid you make the imagined event, the more likely it is that it will come to fruition. By picturing yourself in the center of the action, fully engaged in the moment, you are actively participating in the creation of your future. The key is to not just watch the event unfold like a movie. Live it, feel it, and experience it as if it's happening in real time. To make the experience feel even more real, choose an action that would naturally follow from the fulfillment of your wish. For example, if your desire is to be promoted at work, imagine the moment when you are congratulated for your promotion. Picture a colleague standing before you, offering a firm handshake. Feel the sensation of their hand in yours, and imagine having a conversation that fits the scene of your promotion. The more details you can add, the more vivid and powerful the visualization becomes. It's essential to be fully involved in the scene, emotionally and physically, rather than just observing from a distance. This involvement is what shifts your desire from a distant dream into a present reality. If your goal is to reach a higher, more expansive level of consciousness, it's important to hold on to this imagined scene until you fall asleep. Picture in your mind how it would feel if your dream had already been fulfilled. Imagine yourself living your desire as though it is already a part of your current reality. If you make this a regular practice, you'll begin to notice these imagined experiences gradually manifesting in your real life, just as you saw them in your mind. This technique of visualization, when practiced consistently, aligns your thoughts, emotions, and energy with your desired outcome. By regularly visualizing your dreams as already fulfilled, you create a powerful mental and emotional connection to your desires, making it easier for them to materialize in the physical world. The more vivid and real you make your mental movie, the more it transforms your subconscious mind, and this is where true change begins to take place. To help facilitate the manifestation of your desires, it's essential to feed your mind with positive thoughts and affirmations that resonate with you, even if they don't yet seem real through your senses. Our senses often deceive us, especially when we are focused on what we can see, hear, or touch in the present moment. However, the power of thought lies in its ability to create reality. If you consistently focus on these positive thoughts, allowing them to sink deeper into your subconscious mind, they will begin to feel more real, and eventually they will materialize in your life as truths. The key is not only to think positively, but to believe that these thoughts are part of your reality. When you truly accept and internalize these positive thoughts, your mind and spirit begin to work together, aligning their energy to bring them into existence. Imagination plays a vital role in this process. It serves as the foundation of both faith and hope, and it is one of the most powerful tools we have at our disposal. Each of us possesses the incredible ability to imagine, dream, and desire. Through these abilities, we can create any reality we desire. Think of imagination as a lens that allows you to see into your future. The clearer and more focused this lens is, the more clearly you can envision the life you want to live. To manifest your desires, keep this lens free of any negativity, doubts, or fears. A clear, focused mind is key to visualizing and realizing your dreams. Developing the ability to visualize, believe in, and desire your goals is essential to creating the life you want. This process is not just about wishful thinking, it's about harnessing the power of your mind to shape your reality. Visualization allows you to see your desired future in vivid detail, and as you consistently focus on it, your thoughts, emotions, and energy begin to align with your desires. When you master this practice, you're not just shaping your future, you're taking control of your destiny. By focusing on what you want, believing in its inevitability, and desiring it deeply, you set the stage for transformation in your life. The truth is that the power to change your life and elevate your consciousness is already within you. It lies in the vast potential of your own mind and imagination. Once you realize that you have the ability to shape your future, you begin to tap into a source of limitless potential. Before you conclude any day, remember to fill your mind with positive thoughts and affirmations. This will help you align with your highest self and the divine. When you do this, incredible things will begin to happen in your life. Things that you once thought were out of reach. Celebration is an essential part of this process. When you receive something, whether it's a small blessing or a grand success, celebrate it. Celebrating is not just a way to express gratitude, but also a way to honor the divine for the abundance in your life. When we celebrate, not only with our bodies but with our entire souls, we bring even more joy, peace, and love into our lives. This joy becomes magnetic, attracting even more blessings and opportunities. I hope this message has resonated with you and brought value to your life. If it speaks to your heart, feel free to share it with your friends. If you learned something from this video, please subscribe to the Top Hidden Knowledge channel for more content on wisdom, spirituality, and personal growth. Or, if you have time, check out other videos on this channel. Until next time, have a wonderful and fulfilling day ahead.